Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have 2024 YCS Champion, aka Triv Gaming versus Franco Persanio, and this is going to be another 2v2 $300 Ironman, so the winning team will win $300 and the losing team will lose $300. Also, make sure to check out the Coliseum, link down below in the description if you want to play for money yourself, and we will go ahead and hop in. We will see Franco Persanio win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they will decide to go first. 41 versus 45. Opening hands, we have Pydra, Mourner, Regang, Fadra, set rotation. They have Fenrir, Imperm, Lacrima, Solemn Strike, and Effect Veiler. Okay, so main decking Solemn Strike and winning the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Typically a good combo. And then Triv is playing the Fiendsmith with the Bestials and the Tenpai and the small Kashtira package. It's really just like the small Kashtira package is just there for the set rotation terraforming, I feel like. And then also the deck has like a little bit of a discard fodder with the field spell and the track that you can discard off of too. They're gonna go special out Fenrir, go ahead search Unicorn, normal out the Lacrima effect, dump Engraver, and then go ahead and make Requiem effect, tribute go special, bring out the Engraver, and then activate the effect to equip, and then make the Necro equip Princess, activate Engraver, shuffle back, special summon itself out, and then overlay to make DDD. Then we go set strike, imperm, pass, they draw Engraver, and then go to main phase. And okay, so I think all good, just don't say battle phase, end of battle. Okay, so they'll go ahead activate the set rotation and summoning to their field, so then pressured planet on our field. Activate pressured planet, go search, grab out a copy of Fenrir, and then activate the Lacrima effect here on the resolution to go ahead and summon out Requiem, and then we have the Requiem effect, tribute go special, bring out Lacrima effect, and you can't Mourner it in TCG because this would be Chainlink 1, that would be Chainlink 2. Go ahead, dump Fiendsmith in Paradise. Also, hold on, I'm going to take a little drink of water real quick. I don't know why, but I felt myself losing my voice there. But okay, special summon out, and then on summon Fiendsmith in Paradise, go ahead, dump Desiree effect, shuffle back, send the Fenrir, sure. And then normal out Pydra effect, chain Veilers, and anything else on res, nope. Okay, so now we just lose. Yeah, attack over Lacrima, main phase 2, make Typhon, and then set Reganged, and then pass turn. They draw Lacrima, so they don't want to use the effect because they can't, because pressured planet. Yep. And then okay, they draw into Lacrima, then go main phase, normal summon out Lacrima, and then activate the Lacrima effect to go ahead, dump the Engraver, link off into Requiem effect, tribute go special, bring out the Engraver, activate the effect to equip, and then activate the effect to go send, Engraver effect, shuffle back, special summon out, and then switch to attack, battle phase, go for game. On to game number 2 now. We will go ahead and see Triv go first. And then opening hands, we have Fenrir, Veiler, Fiendsmith in Paradise, Baldrake, Sangan Kaiman. They have Lacrima, Fenrir, Cycle Reader, Track, Cycle Reader. So I have thought about Cycle Reader because you can use this to hit Engraver plus Requiem while those are in the grave. And then that makes it so that the Lacrima can't get access to the trap card and stuff. But this doesn't produce a body on your board. But I guess, like, and actually, I've literally talked about this exact scenario, like, with my testing partners. Like, it's fine in this deck specifically, in the Kashtira build, because you don't want to put, like, the Bestials on field, because they conflict with your cash monsters, because you play a lot of cash monsters. But, like, I think the Bestials are just better in, like, every other build, because they put bodies on board, they do stuff on field, Magma Light grabs you another one, Druis from Sun something, Baldrake's really good if you have it paired with anything else. But now we're going to go ahead, special summon out Fenrir. And then Fenrir effect, go ahead, search out Fenrir. And then here we go activate Sangan Kaiman to go ahead and search out the Pydra. And then normal summon out Pydra effect, go grab out the field spell. And then activate field spell effect, go ahead, search, discard. And yeah, Fiendsmith in Paradise, which is like the perfect discard. So thinking on what to grab, they're going to grab out Chandra. Then, oh, they need to discard one. Oh, hold up. They forgot the discard. Okay, there we go. Okay, discard Fiendsmith in Paradise. I was going to say, like, I mean, you kind of want this in the grave. You don't even want it in your hand necessarily. pass, they draw Veiler. Also, Cycle Reader is going to be pretty cool against Seal. They use the effect, tribute for cost. You change Cycle Reader, they don't summon one from deck. So now we go main phase, special summon out Fenrir, and then thinking here. And then Fenrir effect, go ahead, chain effect Veiler. And then battle phase, attack the Seal. And then start of the battle phase. They're thinking... Okay, they're gonna go Seal effect and then change Cycle Reader to go banish the Seal plus Veiler. Sure, may as well just banish the Veiler also. So that'll resolve, bounce back the Sengan summoning, and then just go main phase 2. Normal summon out Lacrima effect, dump the Engraver. And then on resolution, we have Fenrir effect to go banish, which I assume we do here. Yeah, I was gonna say, I assume we do that. And then they go activate tracked, add Lurie, discard Lurie, and then Lurie graveyard effect, which we do have Baldrake to go stop. And then that should shut down the Fiendsmith stuff because, you know, extender. And they've used their normal summon. And they have a Fenrir on field. So, you know, they played the Kashtira cards that can't activate, like, Sonk there. And they wouldn't even be playing it. Then on to the next game. We will go ahead and see Franco Persanio be going first. Opening hands, we have Nib, Fualos, Nib, Engraver, Ash Blossom. They have Engraver, Unicorn, Nib, Judgment, Fiendsmith, and Paradise. And then special summon out Unicorn effect. That's fine. So go ahead, grab out the Kashtira Birth from the decks of the hand. And then activate Engraver effect, discard Ghost Surge, grab out Fiendsmith Track. Also, Unicorn seems really good against this build. Because they only play one of the Fiendsmiths, they only play one of the Tenpai stuff. So, like, Unicorn's able to rip all the one-ofs. Track, go ahead, grab out Lacrima, then discard Fiendsmith and Paradise, normal Lacrima, dump Engraver, then make Requiem, then they go Requiem effect. Okay, well, thinking on the Lacrima, thinking if they want to drop the Fualos, but nope, they're good. Okay, make Requiem effect, they said okay, so just trying to hit them with a Nib. So they bring out Engraver, and then Engraver effect, shuffle back, Engraver, shuffle back Engraver, try to special summon out, and then on summon, activate Nib, go ahead, tribute the field, pass over the token, and then thinking on if they want it in attack or defense, okay, puts it in attack, and then birth, summon out Unicorn, set Judgment, pass. Yeah, so they just didn't drop the Fualos because they had Unicorn, didn't want to get ripped. Now pass, draw Fenrir. It's also a normal summon that we can use. Which isn't like that bad. It lets us make Moon. Yeah, we're just gonna normal summon. And then they said, thinking, said Psalm Judgment on the Fualos. Nah, they're not gonna do that there. Then make Moon, make Requiem, and then they said you have Fenrir there. They're just calling each other's cards like crazy. But make Requiem effect, tribute go special. That'll bring out Lacrima, and then Lacrima effect to go dump. That will go ahead, dump. They're thinking if they want to dump Engraver, the Trap, and the fact that they're thinking on this so long, I was going to say, it should tell the opponent that they probably have Engraver in hand. Requiem effect to equip, and then they can turn those into the Necro equip, and then activate the Engraver hand effect, which will discard, and then go ahead, search out Tracked, and then activate the Necro equip effect to draw into Lurie. Okay, so now if we want to track discard Lurie, we can add something for follow-up. They only play one track in this deck though, so they're not going to be searching Engraver for follow-up, and they already went through Lacrima, so we're not really searching anything good. So go ahead, shuffle back, special summon out the Engraver. Okay. And then we do have to out the token, because the token is big. So we can't just like summon DDD against it. So now we go ahead, link off in the sequence, and then on the summon of sequence, Fiendsmith and Paradise, which we do have Ash Blossom for, if we would like to go ahead and stop that, but we say no, that's fine, because this will allow us to at least summon our Fenrir now. Go ahead and out that, and then special summon out Fenrir, go search, grab out another Fenrir from the decks of the hand, okay, and then if we go track summon Lurie out to the field, we already went through Requiem, sequence. I guess they do play Lina, which could allow them to like steal Engraver, and then they could sequence effect to equip, and then send the token. It's like a funny way to out the token there too. But no, they just pass, they draw Bell, because the opponent does have to commit more. and if they commit more, like obviously this isn't just game right here. If they commit more, then we have Fiendsmith in Paradise. I can go Desiree to out something. But they draw Bell for turn, and then they're going to go activate Bird, special summon out the Unicorn. Anything here. And then thinking if they have anything there. And they will go Fiendsmith in Paradise, dump Desiree effect, shuffle back for cost, and then go ahead out the Unicorn, and then beat over Fenrir. Main phase 2, Engraver, shuffle back Desiree, special summon out. Yeah, you can see how much Unicorn hurts this deck. Like, they have to play around it pretty well, otherwise that card will just be absurd. They make another Requiem effect, tribute to go special. They said sec, here, they said K, Requiem K. Yeah, so what Triv's trying to do here is, I think actually doing this makes you slightly more readable, in a sense, right? Because what Triv's trying to do is thinking if they want to Ash Blossom Requiem on the Engraver summon. So they say think on Engraver summon, and you think if you want to Ash the next play that they're going to do, so that way when they use the Requiem effect, you say that's fine instantly, and they might not think you have Ash. But the problem is if you keep doing this repeatedly over and over again like he's doing in this match, it doesn't actually work anymore. So yeah, I think like it works if you do it faster, but if you don't do it fast enough, then there's like, I mean, there's still a point behind it, but it loses a lot of its value. Requiem into Engraver. That's why typically when you go to tournaments, like, yeah, you think about your opponent's next play before they commit to it. You're playing both sides of the table, you're not just playing one. Then they go ahead and make sequence, and then sequence effect, but they said suck. Yeah, thinking on summon. I mean, how many summons are we even at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that makes sense. We're at 5. Okay, thinking if we want to drop Nib. Said, nope, you're good. Activate the effect to go ahead, shuffle back. And then they bring out Desiree. Yeah, because, I mean, if we Nib them now, then if they use Desiree effect to out the body, then we have a Fenrir that we can summon. So, pass over token. Then they do not Desiree. Then end phase, we have Lacrima. That's pretty good. And if they bell that, like, I was gonna say, it's like not even that good of a bell either. Pass, draw Bistio Magma Mutt, and then they go Requiem effect, Tribute go special, bring out Lacrima. I don't think this deck's very good. The Kashtira Fiendsmith deck, it's literally just a Fiendsmith engine, and that's it. Like, you're doing what every other deck does, but it feels like you do it worse because you don't have, like, a main engine. Like, this deck, they can go Tenpai, one card Tenpai OTK. The Raziel deck, if you resolve Ice or you resolve into Duo, you win the game. It's not like if you summon Unicorn and resolve Unicorn, you win the game. That's just not how it works. They go ahead, dump the Engraver, and then shuffle back Desiree to special summon out the Engraver. Requiem effect to equip, and then they have the effect to go send. Okay, now the opponent still has Lacrima in their rotation. Synchro off in the Chaos Angel. Chaos Angel will be trying to banish Judgment, but they will activate Judgment to go ahead and stop the summon. That's fine. Which is what, like, Triv wanted there. Banish Desiree to special summon out the Bestial. And then, thinking on position or zone. Okay, summon out, and then effect to search during the end phase. Go battle phase. They'll go end of main, Lacrima, into Requiem, and then Requiem effect, they Ash Blossom it, and then, yeah, it's just game. They just attack here. They're only at 3750 because of the Judgment. And then GG. Okay, on to the next match now. We will go ahead and see Triv versus Julian Khan. And then, good luck. We will see 2024 YCS champion win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first. 45 versus 40. Opening hands, we have Raziel Cross, Sword, Imperm, Ice. Talents, they have Engraver, Mourner, Baldrake, Fadra, and Bestial Magma Mutt. So they will start with Engraver effect, discard, Ghost Search. Our only hand trap is Imperm here. They search Tract, activate Tract. So go ahead, add Lurie, discard Lurie effect, special summon itself out, and then go ahead, use Lurie to make Requiem effect, tribute, summon out Lacrima effect. We're definitely not imperming that with Engraver already being in there. And then we have the Lacrima to go ahead and dump, and we can dump the trap card. Sadly, we can't get interrupted on it next turn. Alright, never mind, fair enough. Are we committing to a Desiree line then? Requiem effect to equip. and then use those to go up into the Necro equip. Then we have the shuffle back to summon out the Engraver. Yeah. Overlay, summon DDD. Okay, interesting that we went for it like this then instead of just dumping Trap. Oh, okay. I guess it makes sense if we're going Bestial, banish the Engraver. Okay. Effective search during the end phase, normal Fadra. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I forgot the fact that we could just like normal Fadra here with the Bestial Magma Mutt to make Seal. Then we can go end phase, go search, grab out Druid Worm. I swear, like, they draw Fadra as much as they draw the other 9 engine cards that are actually good in the Tenpai engine in this deck. But I guess, like, Chandra going first doesn't do a whole lot either. But draw Bonfire. But if you draw Chandra over Fadra, at least later, you can, like, Fadra, or you can, if you draw Chandra over Fadra, then you can go Fadra and the Chandra. I mean, you can still get back the Fadra off the Princess or off the Bident, but obviously it's like more work to do that. Bonfire, go ahead, search out X, and then activate Imperm onto the Seal. They said that's fine. Dump the Mirror Logic, special out X, something that you can still do with Seal if they want to, which I doubt they will because they have Baldric and stuff in hand, but you could summon Druisworm and Seal Tribute Druisworm for cost to out something at any time. Then they're going to go X1, Aggregator 2 onto DDD, and go ahead and search out Node from the deck to the hand, then Special Sword effect goes search, that'll grab out Ice Raziel, and then anything on Resolution, they're going to go Lacrima, summon out Requiem, and then Requiem effect, Tribute, summon out Lacrima, go dump Fiendsmith in Paradise, talents to look at hand now, and they said thinking here if I want to chain anything, if they want to chain the Bestial, which I mean, let's see, they'll have 5 to 5, that's tough. That is tough, actually. They could chain Baldric, but I don't know if it's worth it. My play was decided 1 second, and the talents just have to make sure the board of directors agree. Okay, so they will rip the Baldric. So they have Druisworm plus Mourner, and then Res question mark, thinking, but yeah, they don't have anything. Yeah, they're not gonna like summon Druisworm preemptively there. Make Abyss Dweller. I guess they could have sealed to play around Abyss Dweller. The normal ice effect, bring out sword, and then overlay for detonator effect to attach, the Mirror Logic, activate cross, and then special out node, and then anything there, nope, go battle phase, think in battle phase, they go Abyss Dweller, attack seal, they just take the damage. Couldn't they have gone like seal effect? I guess they take more damage then and they just bait out a material off Dweller, but I guess they're like, I don't need to do that, because next turn I'll out the Dweller, so it's only gonna have 1 material basically anyways. Now they go Dweller effect and then effect, sure. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I was gonna say, I guess they have to detach from this anyways just to get that in the grave. Oh, that's true, they actually have to use it this turn, they have no choice. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense to not use Seal. You just save yourself life points because they're going to stop it, obviously. Then go into Duo effect to attach, Duo effect to search, and then that's going to grab out the Ice Raziel and the Sword Raziel from the deck to the hand. Activate Cross effect to put back, and then draw. That'll draw into a Bonfire, set Bonfire, and then end phase, activate Druisworm targeting the Necro equip, and they said okay. So allow that to come out, and then they draw summoning, draw phase, activate Dweller, and then go main phase. As my good friend Ryuzaki says, under Mathematician, which under the Mathematician button is the admit defeat button. So now they make Typhon effect, then they will go ahead and cross negate, and then attack over Duo, they just let it go. They could have detached to protect that though, and then draw into X. And then go main phase, normal ice effect, go special out sword. Okay, and then overlay. No sword effect. I guess we've been through 3 ice and 2 X. Okay, so I'm gonna play 2 X. So like Seton Knight into Requiem effect, tribute go special, bring out the Engraver. And then they have the effect to equip. I was going to say effect to send, but on to game number 2 now. We will see Triv go first. Opening hands, we have Fualos, Talents, Jerusalem, Engraver, Sword. They have Engraver, Regang, Fenrir, Strike, and Terraforming. So they will go main phase, special summon out Fenrir, and then Fenrir effect goes search, grab out another copy of Fenrir, and then activate Regang, discard Engraver. So now if they activate a Bestial on them, they draw one. So search track, go into Lurie, special summon itself out, and then thinking on the summon of Lurie if they want to drop the Fualos there. And they do it. Said don't do it. Oh, that's fine, dude. On res, yeah, go ahead and Fualos, sure. Sure. Activate Terraforming. It would be insane if they drop Fualos like that, then lose though. Terraforming, go ahead, search out Sengen Summoning. Activate Summoning to go ahead, search out for a Pydra, and then discard. They didn't discard, yeah, discard Fenrir. The normal out Pydra effect, go grab out the Sangan Kaiman. And then what? We're just gonna make a seal pass. Said TikTok, fun app. Don't tell me you have that. Brain rot. Do you have Nib in hand? I'm not allowed to tell you what I have and what I don't have. You have Kaiman though. Okay. Solarian to Requiem. They draw on the Fualos. Set, pass. They draw on the Book of Eclipse. Activate a Fualos now and draw phase. That way, whenever they activate Requiem, we can draw one. And then activate Engraver effect. Discard, go search out Tract. And they can't chain this because, you know, it's only during main phase. So we search Tract, activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie effect, special summon itself out, and then in response, chain Book of Eclipse to go ahead and set the field, and then bring out the Lurie. They said anything here? Nope. Okay, so now Lurie and the Requiem, and then Requiem effect, tribute, go special out Lacrima, then we have Lacrima effect to go dump. We already have Engraver engraved, so we could just dump Trap. Which is probably what we do here. Nope, alright, fair enough. Dumps Engraver. Shuffle back Lurie, special summon out Engraver. On summon, now they're going to go Requiem effect, you know, try to bring out Lacrima to go ahead and dump Trap. So now Lacrima dumps that, and yeah, they get to draw into X off the Fualos there. Requiem effect to equip, and then they go ahead and go into Necro equip, which will attempt to force the opponent to send here, otherwise we make a Light and Dark Chaos Angel, which they do, because they want to hold their strike, apparently. Hold the hidden interruption. So go ahead, shuffle back, and then send the Lacrima to the graveyard. And then here, they have not normal summoned yet or anything, and they also can just talent take the Lacrima, and then make Chaos Angel. Said that take, which effect... Well, yeah, they said take. Said read, I don't think I will. Resolves, what do you want to take? Okay, takes the Fenrir. And then flip Fenrir. I was going to say, because Chaos Angel doesn't know which one of these they can hit. Because there's two blank sets. Well, we know one's a Sangan Kaiman, but we don't know which one's which. Okay, so now they go battle phase. I guess, like, which one do you even out here? Do you got summoning or regained? It's like probably summoning. I don't think regained actually does too much in this position. They said, think I will take my time. 2 minutes, every play is crazy. Said, you can attack. Want to play heads up poker after this? You want win your money back? You won't win your money back? Okay. Just remember who you're talking to. Okay. Fenrir attack, effect, banish, regain. We banished regained? Really? I thought we would have banished field spell. I feel like regain doesn't do a whole lot, right? It only, like, does anything if they top deck a Bestial, which I guess they play 6 of. I don't know. I guess it depends exactly what we try setting up in main phase 2 exactly, though. Now we're going to go ahead, link off into SP, and then activate the effect to go banish field spell. Okay. And then special summon out X by dumping Mirror Logic, and then special sword. Sword effect. And then they said thinking. We'll go ahead and Solemn Strike that, which is very strong on summon or effect. On effect, obviously, yes. They said my turn now. We have Jerusalem to banish Engraver, so that way they don't get that as follow-up. Yeah, but we can't do anything else. Yeah, that is a little tough. So, effect of Jerusalem, special by banishing Engraver, and we know that they have Sengen Kaiman set, which is extremely scary. We have SP plus Requiem and the Lacrima and the Requiem and the Lacrima and the Trap. So now pass, they draw Pydra. Okay. That's pretty strong. So they're gonna go Lacrima and the Requiem, and then go main phase, normal out, Pydra, no effect obviously, they went through everything. Then they go Requiem effect, Tribute goes special, bring out Lacrima, and then Lacrima effect to go dump the trap card. You lose, you had the normal Chandra. What? What? Pydra attack over first. You just Pydra attack over first. What are you talking about? Attack over, Sengen Kaiman, go ahead, search Chandra, special Chandra. They said think. Okay, yeah, go ahead, search, special. Yup, that's fine. You can't use Chandra effect, it's battle phase. Kaiman summon, seems like me. You tried to use Chandra effect. Okay, that is like, excuse me, you breathed wrong, judge. Okay, so just summon out the Chandra, and then now they can attack, and then they can go effect to go special, and this isn't the game that they went through the Fadra, so they can bring out the Fadra now, and then they have Fadra effect to special back out the Pydra, Lacrima gets beat over, and now they go Pydra attacking the X, Chandra already attacked, then effect, Synchro off in the Bident effect to special summon back out from the graveyard a Pydra. Fiendsmith in Paradise outs nothing here, and they also just chain to make Transcendent anyways, so it actually does nothing. Okay, yeah, wait, why did all these bodies go though? Oh, Chain Link 2, oh, my bad, yeah, I mean, they just make Transcendent, and then they get to bring back out Pydra, my bad, and then they just dump Engraver, Transcendent effect, switch stuff to attack, beat over the Druid's Worm. They have Bident effect, special summon back out, attack over, Trident. Yo, that. Hold on. You lose, you had the normal Chandra. What world did you think that? The trap is not a real interruption against Tenpai. I think we all know that. It's the same as like Promethean Princess. Promethean Princess never kept you alive in those scenarios unless if they really messed up. But on the game 3, we see Julian Khan go first. We have Fualos, Sword, Imperm Strike, Node. They have Fadra, Ash Blossom, Nib, Imperm, Perulia. So they drop Perulia, and I don't think we play, to be honest. Because we have to let them draw 2 no matter what, and we have to turn off our Fualos. Yeah, otherwise I think we would have went normal, special. So we would play through a hand trap. We just go set Strike, pass. So we have Strike Imperm, but now our Fualos is turned off for now, but not forever. They draw Fualos, they pass. Also, what did I say? They always draw Fadra instead of the 9 other starters in their engine. Draw Ash Blossom, and then go normal Node, special Sword, Sword effect goes Search, and then now we'll go ahead grab out Ice from the deck to the hand, and then drop a Fualos. We don't even Ash that because we think that they bricked. Also, yeah, I was going to say, Triv actually really messed up there too, because they drew for turn, which drew Fualos, and then they passed without ever shuffling the hand, so we knew that was the top deck. So we knew they didn't already have that card in hand, because they just showed that it was the top deck. Unless if they had another copy in hand, then that could be a big brain play, but they didn't. So that was a huge misplay. Passed or Ash Blossom, I mean, it's the same as real life. You shuffle your hand when you draw a card. You don't just like leave it in the same spot. But now normal Fadra to go battle phase, beat over Node, and then go set Imperm, pass. They draw on the Solemn Strike, normal Ice effect goes special, activate Imperm on it, overlay into Duo Drive, and then we have Duo Drive effect to attach, Duo Drive effect to go search. They go Ash Blossom, we go Solemn Strike to protect, and then that just guarantees it resolving, which grabs out Cross X, and now Cross beats another hand trap. And then Cross effect to go put back, draw a card, draw on the Sword, special out X by dumping the Mirror Logic, X1, Mirror Logic 2, shut down Fadra, go ahead search out Node, and then special summon out Sword, Sword effect goes search, go ahead grab out Ice, and then overlay those, make the Detonator effect to attach, and then special Node, special Ice by sending, and then go battle phase, and that's just game. Yeah, and they're just doing the life points there. They said, huh, chill. What do you mean chill? It's just game. So you lost to that guy. That guy is ugly. Who's next? So that's crazy. Looks like Mario. If you want beard tips, let me know. Not. I recommend training in the gym. It's good for beard growth. Maybe it'll help get you better at Yu-Gi-Oh. Admit defeat. Nah, I won't. GG's though. Yeah, well, okay. Hopping into the third match now. That was crazy. We will go ahead and see Sean Killian versus Julian Kahn. And we will go ahead and we will see Julian Kahn win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they will decide to go first. 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Bonfire, X, Nib, Track, Imperm. They have Bonfire, Track, Ice, Bonfire, X. Okay, so they're lucky that they got to go first. Otherwise, that would have been pretty bad for them. Normal ice effect, that's fine. Yeah, if that got imperm, then the track would have been a huge punish. Bring out X. X effect goes search. Grab out sword. Okay. Overlay now into duo. Yeah, and then the duo is gonna get hit with the imperm technique. Activate tracked. Add Lurie. Discard Lurie. Special summon out Lurie. Then go in the Requiem effect. I mean, them making duo obviously tells the opponent that they have some type of Fiendsmith card in hand. Otherwise, they would have went for it. They know what build they're playing already. Requiem in the Lacrima, dump Engraver, shuffle back, special summon out. Probably should use the Requiem effect first. In case you had a Bestial, you'd get to see it before you Engraver. Then summon out the Necro equip, activate Nib. Go ahead, tribute the field, pass over the token. Because people aren't really using the Bestial on Engraver. They're using it on Requiem. Because they don't care if you make a Chaos Angel that's just made with lights. That doesn't really do a whole lot. It outs the Bestial, sure. But if I can out the Requiem, that stops the DDD, that stops the actual scary stuff, that stops the Light and Dark Chaos Angel, that stops the Trap Beam on my turn, that stops like a lot of the follow-up that Lacrima provides. Then they go Special Sword. They said token in attack position, and then Sword effect. Go ahead, grab out Ice. Then Bonfire for another Ice. Okay. And then Special Ice by discarding Bonfire. So why did we Bonfire for another Ice before discarding a Bonfire to Special Ice? We just said, hey, by the way, before we combo, here's another card in our hand. What? Overlay, make Detonator. Detonator effect to go attach the X, pass, draw into effect Veiler, activate tracked, and they let that go through. Add Lurie, discard Lurie effect, special summon itself out. They do have Lacrima into trap that they can set up at any time, but they also have the Detonator that can go ahead and pop at any time. Then they're going to go Requiem and the Lacrima, dump the trap card. Said you're good to continue, Ryuzaki. Thanks, baby girl. Said, yo, don't use that terminology with me. You're 17. Honestly, fair. Go ahead, make Requiem, and then activate Bonfire. Bonfire, go ahead, search out Ice from the decks in the hand, and then activate Requiem effect. Tribute go special. Okay. That will now go ahead and bring out the Lacrima effect go dump, and then they go Detonator to pop the Lacrima. Go ahead, dump Engraver. Sure, because otherwise they have to use trap onto the sequence that they summon, and they don't want to be forced into that. Engraver, shuffle back Lurie, special summon itself out. Then go battle phase, attack into the Lacrima, Nib, attacking the Detonator, force them to detach to protect, and then main phase 2, Requiem effect to equip, and then they will go ahead and pop. Normal summon out Ice, and then Ice effect. So now Ice will go special out Sword, and then we have Sword effect go search. Okay, they don't know anything on our hand right now, so that's fine. Go ahead, grab out the Ice Ryzeal. Yeah, you don't want a Fiendsmith in Paradise. Like, if they Dweller, they Dweller, right? You just have to, like, eat it. The trap will be live later on. So think on res. Hurry, little bro. So now, Overlay, make Detonator. Then we have the Detonator effect to attach. And then go special out X by dumping Exceton Knight. X effect, go ahead, search out Sword. You know, putting a Light Fiend into graveyard is nice. And then special summon out Sword, especially when we don't need Mirror Logic because we already used the attach effect. And also Mirror Logic's like better in the extract for follow-up. Make duo drive effect. They said to attach. I don't think so. No, they don't have anything to attach. Effect to add. You have nothing to attach. Think on summon, slow down. Okay. I don't know. What kind of baiting even is the... Bro! What? What do you mean effect to attach? No, to add. You have nothing to attach. Oh. What? Okay. I don't get this. I don't get this. Activate Fiendsmith in Paradise, chain detonator, go ahead pop token, dump Desiree, Desiree effect, chain detonator, pop detonator. Go ahead and out that, and then duo drive will get sent off the Desiree. Okay, and then pass turn, they draw Bestial Magma Mutt, which that is a very good card against the Lacrima Requiem setup that they have right here, so that will stop the trap, and that'll give them another Bestial for follow-up too, so that also beats the Engraver on the next turn. Multiple bodies. Activate Engraver, shuffle back Desiree, special summon itself out, and then they have Requiem in the extra deck. So on that summon, thinking, they're going to go ahead and activate the Lacrima here, and if they Bestial, they can Detonator to pop. So they will go ahead in response, chain, pop, yeah, and then the Lacrima still gets shuffled back into the deck. Sure, special summon out, effect, normal ice, effect, get hit with Veiler. And then now they still have X'd, but they're thinking on how they want to play it. They said Chaos Angel or no. Okay, and then, yeah, this part. So right here, they went Resolve Veiler. Then they were thinking. And then a minute later, they, sent them to the graveyard. And then a minute later, they brought them back. And sadly, this is where I have to get brought into the match because they call for a judge. Said, I didn't declare anything. You put them in graveyard for sure. Think here you're summoning from extract. No, call a judge for sure. Yeah. And I feel like this is a very obvious judge call. I mean, you can't just take your monsters, put them in graveyard, look in your extra deck for a minute, and then go, oops, never mind. I don't want to. That's just not how it works, Actually, it would work like that if they didn't already use their normal summon. Then technically, they could be tribute summoning. And since the hand knowledge is private, if you haven't normal summoned, then actually you can bring the monsters back. On DB, you're allowed to do that. But here we go. Hello. I sent monsters to Gravy saying I committed to extra deck, and then I read the logs, and then he sent a bunch of logs, which also, this isn't helpful, by the way. If you ever have a judge call, don't send a giant paragraph of text. It just doesn't help. Just tell me what time it was, or tell the judge, like, the timestamp where it started and where it ended, because this giant wall of text, we are not reading it. It's so hard to read this. Personally, from the YCSs I've been to, judges don't count that as committing. Okay. What? I'm sorry. What YCSs have you been to? the YCSs I've been to, that is for sure committing to it. I actually had a head judge call with committing about this, it was like a year and a half ago, where my opponent did something similar to this. And yes, the judge ruled that they committed, and I was like, yes, obviously you committed. What are you talking about? Maybe at table 500 they don't enforce rules. Okay. Alright, that was pretty good. It was at table 5, but okay. Not good enough to be at table 1. You sent the monsters to graveyard, so you committed into summoning a monster here. Yup. I mean, hey, dude, this guy's spitting facts right here. So I just read the caller rules, and it says that if there's only one type of summon I'm committing to, then I have to commit to it, but I can link and synchro. They will be forced to commit that appropriate summon if it's the only possible summon. That's not true. They sent only half of the rule, like the rule that made it sound like they were in the right, but they didn't send the full rule. And you can see right here, I was confused. I was like, where do you see that? And then they sent me the Coliseum rules, and I said, I'm fairly certain, before even looking at it, before even looking over the rules, I said, and I'm fairly certain that's talking about the ability to tribute summon be already normal summons, that cannot be the case here. And then I read over it, and I said, oh, what you sent me says what I just said. Yep, Exactly what I was just talking about is what was in the rules. If they just read past, like, this part, then it would have been what I said. And it says in the rules you have 15 seconds per action, so can I call a judge next time they take 2 minutes per play? And then obviously you can see right here that, they, like, I gotta say, like, they were, like, wanting to be like, oh, well, if I lose this call, then, you know, we are going to enforce the 15 seconds per action rule, which is technically a rule in the Coliseum, but it's not a rule that people follow, because if one person follows it, that means the other person has to follow it, and you have to follow it the entire match. And I'll tell you what, 15 seconds per action, every action, that's very fast. It's not like 15 seconds per action isn't like a absolute guaranteed rule. It really depends exactly on each scenario. Like, and to be fair, you took a minute to link these off, a minute to think about what you're summoning, and then a minute to bring them back. Like, come on now. Like, obviously, you both are taking your good old sweet time here, and that's fine. Make a move, and if you'd like to call a judge over that in the future, you may, but you both are taking much longer than that. Yeah, I think I will update the Google Doc personally, to change the 15-second rule into, I think I want to word it differently. Says, okay, so the ruling is I have to the extra deck summon. Correct. Yes, they have to summon something from the extra deck here. So they go ahead and make Chaos Angel, and then they go, honestly, I didn't even know you could set Chaos Angel in the field spell either. But Chaos Angel effect, banish the detonator, battle phase, swing, and then go ahead, main phase 2, end phase, grab out Druris Worm. So you can see here, it's actually pretty interesting how they played this exactly. Because, like, making Chaos Angel over, like, making, I don't know, something else. Like, what could we even make that's different? What do we go into? I guess we could have, like, specialed X and done it differently. Yeah, I guess we could have special X, done it differently. Because I know it's in hand, so it's not like there's anything unknown. But the thing is, they've already gone in the duo, so that means they're just making a detonator. Or they could have gone, like, make Moon, and then Moon into Engraver. I guess they already went through Necro Clip, so they want to have a Dark for their Chaos Angel if they want a special. Well, I guess I guess you can't make Chaos Angel after you special that. Okay, pass, they draw Bonfire, but they do have to deal with the Light and Dark Chaos Angel, which outing that is not easy to do. Okay, they go special out Engraver, normal ice effect goes special, and that's gonna bring out the sword effect goes search, grab out the X Ryziel, okay, and then Sid, wait for a response, okay, and then special out X, dump Exceton Knight. I mean, the X is an unknown card in their hand. So dump Exceton Knight, the special summon out, and tried declaring the effect, but they can't because they control Engraver. They said misclick, yo, you can just say that you're bad. Overlay, make detonator, effect to attach, misclick, declare, and look in the deck. Okay, pass, draw Fualos. Dude, it's like, how can I say this, bro? It's like, it's like the two, like, kids at your locals that, like, talk like they're anime characters playing against each other, but in reality, they, like, both can't top locals. That's, like, what I'm watching. That's, like, how these arguments feel. It just doesn't feel real. It just doesn't feel real. That's what I'm trying to say. It just doesn't feel real. Okay, so now they do have 2 level 4s that they could commit, but they already went through duo. And I'm pretty sure they only play 1. Most people only play 1 duo. Banish Exceton Knight, special summon out the Druis. The normal out Fualos said, by the way, there's a button. It says admit defeat. And then normal summon out the Fualos. Make an SP. Druris Worm effect, go ahead, out Detonator. Chain Detonator on the SP. Chain SP onto Engraver. Chain Detonator, pop SP. So Detonator gets outed. Engraver effect, shuffle back, special summon out. And then use that to make Requiem. Requiem effect, tribute go special, bring out Engraver. And they don't have anything engrave. They're going to say their Lacrima and the Requiem's already outed. So effect to attach, effect send. Battle phase, swing for game. And then on to game number 2 now. Said, you found the bathroom, BRB, your mom called. This is what I'm saying, bro. It's just not real. It's just not real. It's just not real. on to the next game. It's entertainment, though. I'll say that. This is definitely entertaining. Now, we have X, Magma, Judgment, X, Engraver. They have Track, Node, Ice, Engraver, Imperm. Okay, so obviously start with Engraver before we 4-lock ourselves. So main phase, Engraver, discard, go search. Go ahead, grab out Tracked, and then we have Activate Tracked, add, discard. All they have is Imperm, Yerp, Lurie, Special, Requiem effect, Tribute, go special, bring out the Lacrima effect, go dump. And then they're thinking on that, but it's obviously just a troll. Yeah, I don't even know if it's worth pressing the think button on that one, because they're just going to dump the trap here. See? Finally, someone who dumps the trap. Trivs made sense why he didn't dump the trap, because he wanted to Bestial the extra Engraver. Julian Cons did not make sense, because you would want to put the trap Engraver as soon as possible, so that way it can't be interacted with at all. You don't need a second Engraver. There's like no point. You get the second Engraver off the Lacrima on the next turn anyways for the follow-up. Then we go effect to equip. Then we go special, normal X. We definitely, yeah, normal X. That's fine. So effect of that goes Surge. Go ahead, grab out Swords, so they're not locked still. And now they go ahead, send to bring out the Necro equip, and then they have Engraver effect, shuffle back special, and then they can use those to overlay into the DDD. Wave High King Caesar, then special out Sword effect goes Search, and then Sword's gonna grab out Ice. Now we already normaled, but that's fine. Overlay in the duo effect to it, not attach because we don't have anything engraved, but effect to go Search, and then they have the Infinite Impermanence to go ahead and shut that down. Yep, go ahead, imperm that, and then set Solemn Judgment. And then pass turn, they draw into Book of Eclipse. Yeah, they didn't want to like commit infinite cards, because they could have went sent duo, special Ice, special X, overlaying the detonator, but they didn't want to commit infinite into it. So now go activate Tracked, and then chain Book of Eclipse. So I think you said that already. Also, aren't they just playing in the Judgment pretty hard there? I guess it's fine because you have Engraver in hand. Yeah, I guess it's fine because you have Engraver. So go ahead and set the bodies. Add Lurie, discard Lurie effect, because if they go DDD stop Requiem or Lurie, then you have Engraver to keep going, which will bait the other effect of DDD, so you can bait both the DDDs with that anyway, so it's not like DDD's a problem. So they special summon out the Lurie, and then they're thinking, but they said it's fine. I mean, yeah, we can't do anything to that. Obviously just infinite bluffing, Requiem and the Lacrima effect go dump, and then dump the Engraver, Requiem effect to equip to the Lacrima, turn those into the Necro equip, and then activate Engraver effect to discard, go search, grab out Fiendsmith and Paradise, because they only have one Tracked in their deck, which actually, it's not great that we had to search this. That's not horrible. You can still discard it off like either of these Razio cards later on. Necro equip, draw into Nib. Then they go activate Engraver, shuffle back Lurie, and then in response, chain the Bestial Magma, go banish that, and then summon out, and then effect to search during end phase. Actually, it's like good that we get to search this, right? Because now that we know that they have a Bestial Magma that searches a Bestial, which would have outed the Lacrima effect on our turn. And then they go normal Ice, activate Ice effect. Thinking on the attempt to summon though, we will go ahead and Solemn Judgment that, and then on resolution, I'm gonna say we have Lacrima into Requiem. We've already played in the Talents, and this can allow us to dump Engraver, which will make our Fiendsmith and Paradise stronger, because then we can choose what we want to shuffle back instead of having to shuffle back one of those and an instant. But I guess you don't really need to do it here, right? Like, I guess you can just wait, yeah, so that way you don't play into a Bestial, which would give them another body. Because their next play would most likely be to 4-lock themselves with, like, a special sword. Yeah, so now they go battle phase, attack over, yeah. And then they just go ahead and emit defeat there. On to game number 3. We will go ahead and see Julian Khan go first. Opening hands. We have Node, Ultimate Slayer, Veiler, Fualos, Nib. They have Talents, Bonfire, Cross, Called by Magma. Talents, Cross, Called by Bonfire. What a combo. Activate Bonfire, go ahead, search out Ice. And then normal Ice, effect, chain Fualos, chain Called by, and then they do have Veiler. I was gonna say if they Veiler here, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Activate talents to look at hand. Oh, we're just gonna commit to a Light and Dark Chaos Angel play, huh? Okay. Talents look at hand, and then hit back the nib. Oh, wait, I'm tripping. This isn't a Chaos Angel. I'm tripping. I was like, wait, why do we hit back nib? And I'm like, wait, we're just making Moon. I'm dumb. I'm really dumb for saying Chaos Angel. So banish, special summon out, and then affect the search during the end phase, and then make Moon, and then this can make us a Light and Dark Chaos Angel if we really want it, but also give us an interruption and follow-up. So dump, effect, shuffle back, special, but they have Ultimate Slayer, which can out the Chaos Angel. So now they're going to go ahead, shuffle back, and then bring out the Desiree. Then use those to go into a Gum Day effect, special summon out the Desiree, sequence effect, end phase, go search out Druis Worm, and then pass. Okay, is there ever a world where we were just supposed to hit back Ultimate Slayer? Actually, I don't know if it's Ultimate Slayer. Maybe it was just Node. Yeah, maybe there's a world where we hit back Node, we let them keep Nib, they drop Nib on us, but then we still have Lacrima and the Trap, and we search Druis Worm, so that if they draw any like normal summon body, they normal summon Moon, Moon loses the Druis Worm. Actually, Moon loses really hard to the Trap card, so the Trap card would already checkmate that, and then you have follow-up, but then Bastille top decks hurt more, but this Desiree is like really weak. This actually loses to the known cards. So they just normal node make Typhon. But they draw Engraver. They just make node. Yep. And then go ahead and make Typhon. Typhon effect. Bounce back Desiree. Sure. Battle phase. Attack. And then go main phase 2. So there's only one unknown card in the hand. They draw Veiler. Yeah. They don't have Lacrima or anything set up. They shuffled it all back. So draw on the Veiler, which is crazy how they set themselves up with no follow-up like this. Banish, special, normal, and then link off, make Moon, and then it doesn't use Druis Worm effect in case if they top decked into a copy of Nib. Make Requiem effect, Tribute go special, bring out Lacrima, dump Engraver, shuffle back, special summon out. Then just use those to go ahead and make another sequence that they just shuffled back, and then sequence effect to shuffle back, and then go ahead and summon out the Desiree. Sure. Then use those to make a Gum Day, and then Desiree effect, shuffle back sequence, and this time we get to leave the Requiem Lacrima. Oh, we don't even send that. Okay. Sure. I guess that's fine. We do like less damage, but not by that much, and we make it so we just can't be targeted. No, this is definitely the correct play, because we know they have Ultimate Slayer. So go ahead, beat over, pass, draw Lurie, and then they will go main phase, and then normal summon out Lurie. Yeah, because if they activate Engraver and the track, they could just negate the track, and then put the top deck on being able to beat the trap. So now, Lacrima and the Requiem effect, summon out Lacrima, dump the trap card, go in the Requiem effect, Tribute go special, bring out Lacrima effect. Oh, they said, whoa, nah. Okay, yeah, go ahead, summon that out, and then use the effect. Which, that may have just been the ultimate bait. I'm not gonna lie, if they Desiree negate this, that was crazy. That was crazy work if they do that. Okay, dump Engraver. And then, now, okay, what do we actually do to beat this? Our Typhon is no longer there. If we go Light and Dark Chaos Angel, we can banish a Gum Day, and then now they can't start doing damage over it, so now they have to draw an out to our Chaos Angel. Chaos Angel is such a toxic card. Shuffle back, special summon out, and then Requiem effect to equip, and then use those, make Necro equip, Engraver effect, discard goes search, go ahead, grab out tracked, and then activate Necro equip effect to draw, which I think this is actually a fair enough Desiree negate. Is the track doesn't actually do anything, and you actually want them to commit into something that's not Chaos Angel, because the Chaos Angel hurts, and we have Fiendsmith and Paradise to deal with anything that's not Chaos Angel. Yeah, I think we just negate that. Yep. Go ahead, stop those. Just those. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to negate anything else. And then, yeah, we know everything in hand. Go ahead and make Chaos Angel effect. To go ahead and banish. Like, maybe we would have negated, like, our Agunde if the threat of Talons. Oh, we would just lose. Never mind. We're only at 51 anyways. Never mind. So go ahead, banish Agunde. And then, yeah, it loses all the attack boost. Battle phase, attack over the Desiree. So now they take damage, and then they're going to go Desiree effect, shuffle back, just because they can, but they forgot to take life points, and it feels like, yeah, it looks like both of them have forgotten to tell them to take life points. They even said, ding, 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 like the life point thing, but they didn't even take the damage. Like, what? Draw Bonfire, and then go main phase, use Lacrima to make Requiem, and then activate Bonfire to go search, grab out the Ice Raziel. So now they have the trap set up. Both players have the trap set up at any time they want to go for it. Ice, and then ice into sword. Sword effect goes search, grab out the X Raziel. Julian Khan definitely... Actually, I don't know, it's a weird game state. Actually, yeah, Julian Khan has the advantage here because they have the Raziel cards set up, and these cards, including Cross, is really broken. Detonator in defense can help protect and stun a bunch of turns. Cross being able to be a negate to stop the Fiendsmith stuff or the opponent's Raziel stuff, and constantly drawing one per turn. Make duo effect, attach, and they can make their own Chaos Angel too. And the Ultimate Slayer won't be able to out it because we already went through our own Chaos Angel, which is the only synchro in the extra deck. So now we'll go activate Cross, duo drive, detach, go search, sure. Yeah, and they don't even try to Lacrima on the Requiem or anything. Then they go Requiem effect, probably because they don't want to play in the, like, Talons. Bring out Engraver, and we know they play Talons too. So now, bring out the Engraver, also plays in the Bestial, allows them to do it whenever they want to. Well, allows them to, like, not do it whenever they want to, but if we activate Lacrima, that gives them free chance to Bestial, where otherwise, like, they're waiting for us to Lacrima if they want to, like, stop us from getting access to Trap. Now they go Engraver, Sun itself, okay, and then summon X by dumping Mirror Logic. X effect goes search, special sword. Okay, then they're just gonna make the Detonator. Yeah, I was just thinking if they searched off sword this turn, but they did. Summon out Detonator. Detonator effect to attach the Desiree. Sure. And then special out Node. Node effect to send the special back out. Send duo drive. Special out sword. Make an Abyss Dweller. In attack position, by the way. Not in defense position like you think they would. Then go ahead, shuffle back. I guess because the Lacrima can beat over it. Then draw into Engraver. Like, maybe that's the reason why. Then they go leave main. That's not true. We just Detonator, pop Lacrima anyways. So now end phase, they're going to go Lacrima, cross negate. I guess that's true. You can also just cross negate. That's fine. Then go pass, draw into Nib. Now they're going to go activate Abyss Dweller. Sure. It wasn't even proper to cross negate, or do we let them Lacrima summon Requiem? And then next turn we have Abyss Dweller, which stops their graveyard anyways, so Requiem just tries to bring out from deck, and we can just cross-negate that. I guess the problem is they could attempt to make an SP with the Requiem. Yeah, you probably don't want that. So now, I mean, it wouldn't even matter, though. You could just cross-negate the SP. Okay, so now, I guess it could matter if they start drawing in the Raziel cards, and now you have multiple things that you want to cross on the same turn. So they attack over Dweller, we take damage, detach to protect, end phase, Lacrima, summon out Requiem, and then pass, draw Lurie. So they have not been through an Imperm, but the problem is people typically side down on Imperm going first. So they might only have one Imperm in their deck. And Talons is not an out if they don't play into it. So we might only have one out in the deck right now. It'd be insane if we just drew it there. But cross, go ahead, put back, draw on the track. Requiem effect, tribute, bring out the Lacrima. Lacrima effect, go ahead, dump Engraver. Maybe should have done this prior to that just to get some cards out of deck. Engraver, shuffle back, special summon out, effect to equip. Use those, make Necro equip. Use those, go ahead and make the Chaos Angel. And then special summon out sword. And then sword effect, go ahead search out the X Ryziel, special summon out X Ryziel by dumping Exceton Knight, overlay in the duo drive effect to attach. Then they switch to defense, battle phase, now they can poke over for 600 because this is only unaffected by activated effects by the opponent, not like unaffected by every monster or anything like that. So that will lose the attack, this will gain the attack, but now this just gets switched to defense, and there's no piercing, so it's not like that really matters. They also could have detached the search, right? Or do they not have anything in deck? X'd, 2x'd. No, they definitely should have just detached the search for sure. You want to clear as many cards in your deck as fast as possible. You need to get the imperm. The opponent has more imperms in their deck than you have in your deck. They have 3 in their deck. You have 1 in your deck, even though you draw 2 per turn, and they just have more cards than, like, you know, more outs. That's tough. They might have Book of Eclipse in their deck, though. We saw that in their list. Draw Talons, and then activate the Abyss Dweller here. And then this can just get beat over. No, it can't, because Chaos Angel. Oh my gosh, I hate Chaos Angel so much. People are gonna have to start building their decks around this card a little bit more. Like, being able to beat it. Like, something has to get put in to beat this card more. It needs to have a little bit more respect on its name. I've seen too many games end like this. They bring out Sequence, draw into Sword, and then activate Cross to go ahead and put back. It's also because of how weird you have to play. Because you know the opponent plays this. Maybe we have to put an Underworld Goddess somewhere. I don't know. Shuffle back, drawing the cross out, link off into SP. SP effect, go banish Lacrima, chain Lacrima. Then they chain Cross to negate. I think they were hoping that they let that go through. Also, that still gets banished. Yeah, it still gets banished. It's still the same card, so SP banishes it. Yup. Tracked, add, discard, engraver, shuffle back, special summon out. And then, was it even worth using Lacrima if you know they're just going to stop it, and then now you just, like, lose the Talons? Should you have even done that? I don't think so. All you do is make them detach a material, but you auto lose the Talons if they have it. And then Sequence effect, go ahead, shuffle back, and then special summon out Desiree. Then they go effect to attach, summon swords, sword effect, go search out ice, send engravers, special ice, overlay in the detonator, detonator effect to attach mirror logic, set the cross out, switch to defense, pass turn. Okay, so they draw into an effect veiler there. Also, I didn't even realize, did they even cross draw that turn? They probably started with it, right? Activate cross, Lacrima, negate. Yeah, they started with it. Okay. Activate Ultimate Slayer to out the detonator, and then mirror logic effect onto cross to shut that down. And they said okay. And now activate track to go ahead, add Lurie, discard Lurie, Lurie effect, special summon itself out. They say okay to that. Yeah, they can't cross out the Lurie that's in their hand. They only play 1 track, I'm assuming, so they can't cross out that either. You may as well just save cross out for an out anyways, like Imperm Talents. Actually, if you have to cross out Imperm, you don't have an out to their Chaos Angel. But I guess you won't deck out first, but, oh my gosh. No, you'll eventually lose. Summon out Engraver. This game has been horrible. Chaos Angel battle. Can we put a clock on both of our actions? We're both taking too long. Okay. After, I think, of this play, we can put a timer for 30 seconds per play. Yeah, we're already like 2 hours into the match. And then into this game specifically, I don't even know. But, oh, it looked like it started at like 40 minutes-ish. So it's been like an hour for this game. Which makes sense. I mean, we are on turn like, probably like 15 at this point. Go ahead and make Sequence, or 16. Activate Fiendsmith in Paradise, dump the Engraver. Activate Sequence, they go Desiree to stop it, then they go ahead and make Requiem, and they have Requiem effect, Tribute go special, then they go ahead and bring out the Engraver, then activate Sequence effect to attach, they said okay, activate Requiem effect to attach, Engraver effect, go send Duo, Activate Talons Take, Chain Crossout, Call in Talons. No response to that. And then now we just pass turn. They draw Solemn Strike. Okay, that's a okay draw. Put back, draw on the Bonfire. Probably would have been a lot better if we summoned the Dweller and defends. And then we would have taken a lot less damage. We would have had 5,000 life points right now. Bonfire, go ahead, search. Well, not 5,000, 5,100 life points. Ice. Hold on, am I tripping? We just went normal ice effect, special sword from grave. What? I'm confused. And now we put that back in the deck? What? What's going on? Okay. That sounds crazy. So we Valor it? I'm confused. So we just take a sword out of the graveyard and put it into the deck? And neither player caught that. Well, I don't want to say neither player, but Sean Killian did not catch that. I mean, Ryuzaki did not catch that. I mean, Sean Killian did not catch that. Make Requiem. Doesn't use the Desiree effect. Go ahead, Tribute, bring out Lacrima. Lacrima effect, go ahead, dump Engraver. Requiem effect to attach. Sure. And then overlay into a Duo Drive. Duo Drive effect to attach. Duo Drive effect to detach and go search. That'll go ahead and grab out the Node Ryzeal and the Sword Ryzeal. All ISOs are gone. We know they only play 2 X'd. Okay, so they still have an X'd in deck, so they could have resolved it even if they didn't put back Sword. Okay, then special out Node. Node send special out Ice. And then overlay those to make Detonator. Detonator effect to attach. Activate Sequence effect to attach. So did I search with Sword, Ice, added Ice to hand, that was Bonfire, then no. I didn't summon Sword this turn. Yeah. They did not. They were trying to summon Sword this turn, but then they got hit with Valor. So special out Sword, Sword effect goes search, grab out X Ryzeal, and then set Solemn Strike, pass, they draw on the Talons. Okay. So now they go Engraver, try to out Detonator. They go Chain Detonator to pop Sequence, and then if you read the Engraver, it says send them to the graveyard, so this will still get sent even though that gets popped. And then they go effect to out Engraver, but they wanted to do that so that way they can target the Engraver with the Desiree effect. Now they go Engraver effect, shuffle back Sequence to special summon itself out. Then we have Talents to go take, which we take the Duo Drive over the Chaos Angel. Oh my gosh, we're not even trying to out this here. That is tough. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Because now we still have to out this card. But I guess, like, eventually, if we're playing the Who Outs Chaos Angel game, Sean Killian should get there first. Said I know my plays are crazy. What? We link off the... What? Okay. Hold up. Yo, SP target the back row. Then they go ahead and chain Solemn Strike. Activate the effect to equip pass. I'm sorry, bro. Who's in this man's Discord? What? Yeah, I understand why Ryuzaki didn't want to play me in real life now. What is this? That's crazy. Yeah, what? Nah, that was absurd, actually. Okay, let's say this was Imperm, right? Because that's probably what they were trying to read. If they get hit with Imperm on SP, then what? Oh, I see what they were trying to do, though. They were trying to... If this was Imperm, and they Imperm SP, then they still have their Sequence in the Desiree into a Gumday, and then a Gumday can go ahead and do Piercing over for game with the Desiree. So that's what they were trying to set up. Which I think is that correct? I feel like that's fair enough. Yeah, it's actually fair enough. Yeah, I think that's a fair enough play. You just put the set on don't be something like Solemn Strike, but it was Solemn Strike. That's crazy. Main phase 1. Yeah, they're just not seeing the line. They're not seeing the line like I am, like Sean Killian is. But now they go ahead and cross, put back, and then draw one, draw into a copy of Nib, normal summon out, X'd, make duo drive, especially because at this pace, our opponent will see an out to it sooner or later. Like, they have to. Even if we draw out the Chaos Angel, though, like, we still don't have an out to all the Ryziel stuff that they're going to continuously put on board every turn. That was wild, man. You're so bad. It was the correct play! It was actually correct! It was the correct play. It actually was. It actually was the correct play. It may seem wild, but, like, sure, you had Psalm Strike. What are they supposed to do? What are they supposed to do to that? Obviously, it's not... Well, I feel like at this point, obviously, it's not imperm, right? Because an entire turn has passed. I'm pretty sure an entire turn has passed. I don't even remember. I'm not even going to look back and check. But, like, if that was literally anything else, like, other than a card like Psalm Strike or Judgment, we're fine. XD, take Chaos, beat over Duo, so many better plays. But is that a better play? Because we know that you just have follow-up anyways. Like, you also have cross... Like, yeah, you just have follow-up. So they just lose to the follow-up anyhow. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that was a fine play. I feel like it was okay. You're bad. Thank you for the bread. Drew the out if it makes you feel better. To be fair, you open talents called by Magma, Bonfire, and something else. Ryziel Cross. And it took you this long to win. You resolve talents plus called by turn 1. Stay in school. Low-key embarrassing. It took you this long. I mean, I don't remember what was in their hand originally. The Magma Mutt doesn't beat the Ryziel cards. It's tough. Like, how do you order it exactly? Like, if they play Baldrake in their list, then maybe you could have ordered it differently. To where, like, even if they draw a Ryziel, I don't know. I'd have to go back and check. It's actually been like 30 minutes probably since game 1. Like, real lifetime. This game isn't for you. I love Salt. Weird, so that's why you dodged my 1k money match. I mean, personally, a 1k money match is crazy. That is absurd. But if they do that, hey man, give me that content. You heard? Come on now, give me that content. I'll even make a personal misplay counter, and I will spend hours going over the match, and I will personally correct every small misplay if you play a $1,000 money match. I will personally do that. If you do it before Orlando. Obviously, if you do it like at Orlando, then I'll just record with a camera or something. Or did you not want to talk about that? That's okay. You lost to a guy that plays on a box. I told you, 1v1 IRL. We can play for bands, not a problem. Bands with an S? With an S? With an S? Yo, all I'm saying is I'm staying in the hotel near the convention center, and hey man, if y'all want to do this, that'd be broken. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll even throw in some of my own personal money. I mean, not like I'll throw in the money to the winner, but I can't even compare to the bands though. I'm not throwing in bands for a winner. That ain't happening. Oh God, no. Thanks for the views. Helps out my bro. Said good luck. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, if they actually play for money IRL, I'm definitely down to like record that. That sounds crazy. That sounds broken. But that match was like 2 hours long. And yeah, I'm guessing we'll probably see Julian Khan versus Ryuzaki. I mean, Sean Killian more often here soon. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.